I don't think a little girl should be making that kind of noise. She's... No, you don't. Alright. I am back with Slender the Arrival today, as I was going to go back and do this bonus episode with Genesis real quick. This is mainly to get a video out while I deal with the issues of performance going on in Silent Hill 2. I haven't done any more tests since the last episode I released, but I'm still not sure about it. I've done some research and apparently I'm not the only one that was having the problems with my specific graphics card. So I'm going to record this episode today to just get a video out, and then I will do some more tests. I will try another recording, and if it doesn't work out, I'm probably going to the series on hold until I get a graphics card upgrade, which might be not for a little while yet, because I gotta recover my funding from the last purchase when I upgraded to my current PC. Alright, so Genesis is simply a rebuild, remake, whatever you want to call it, of the original Slender the 8 Pages from yonks ago. Basically, around the time these indie horror let's play channels sort of started. And this is the original map, remade. I don't think it's anywhere near as difficult as the original was. My god, that one took so long to beat. Which is where the whole shuffle strategy came in, where you sort of just push and then stop and then push. It was a bit of a pain. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of this for the sake of... Where is he? Behind me somewhere. I don't think there's a page here, I'm just going to keep moving. So, in the sake of lore, this particular event happens during that whole scenario where Kate was getting pursued by Mr. Homeless Businessman. And here we got the classic plus sign structure. I got that. Oh Jesus. Do a bit of a sprint walk here. Now we've got the logs. Grab that. And then we run over here into the tunnel. This is all there was really, just a bunch of random POIs in this like circular park area. Although the original was a lot more, well, not quite as detailed as this, but it was a lot, the map was seemingly bigger. And the POIs were a bit larger too. Like that building in the center that I went through at the start to get the first page was a lot bigger and a lot more difficult to navigate when you were being pursued. So it was usually the first one you'd go for, or the first page you'd look for, if it was there. But you want to search that first so you don't get stuck later on. Is this supposed to be the cabin? Oh yeah, the cabin and truck, yeah. Although I think you can actually cut through here on this. Alright. I think I'm missing a few pages, because I think I've done the entire loop. And I've only got 4, I think. No, 5. Okay. I had more than I thought. But that's what made this hard. Sometimes these pages are really difficult to find, because they'd be hiding in a very obvious spot. So I might actually lose this attempt just because I found... No, I didn't. I skipped this one. Even then, I think it's still only 6. And I think there's only like 9 or 10 POIs. So there better be one on here. There's gotta be, right? Yeah. So I'm missing 2. And there were 3 POIs, no, 4 POIs. Oh. There were 4 POIs that didn't have pages. And at least 2 of them should have a page. Can you turn this off? Yeah, you can turn this off. Make it easier to see this particular rock. I really don't think that one has one. Pretty sure there was one on that, wasn't there? There's also these, what do you call them? Oil fuel tankers or whatever they are. This is also technically a POI. Yep, there it is. So that just leaves the tunnel, which definitely doesn't have one, and the shack with the truck, this one. Which I honestly don't have a clue. What we could do is we approach it from this side, as we already checked this side. Since he tends to be behind you, there he is. And then we push this way. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. A lot more difficult than the original ones. And yeah, you get caught anyway. I have plans for you, Kate. And there, that's Genesis. A whole 7 minutes. Okay. I went through that a lot quicker than I was expecting, to be honest. But yeah, little bonus episode. You know what? We might do... Or I could just leave that as is. Or I could do a little bonus game here. I have one set up. Let me just skip over to that. Alright, this one doesn't like my capture. Oh no, there it goes. Just took it a minute. Okay, so here's game number 2. This is Wick. A game Rob played many years ago. And uploaded to his channel, but I never did. I've played a bit of it, but I never played the whole thing. I'm gonna turn the music down. Music's a bit loud. The rest of it I don't care. We're on 1080p, holy. Actually, I think it doesn't even support my native resolution. That's how old this game is. Alright, we'll probably want to turn VSync on then. Ultra high, yeah. I don't care about that. Yeah, so... This one was made sort of like... in the style of Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's like a free roam thing. But it really is just like running around and trying to survive all the entities that chase you. And figuring out what each of them do. So I'm probably going to play like... maybe 10-20 minutes of this, just so I'm not releasing a really short episode. Alright, 11:45 PM. Teenagers enter woods. One is blindfolded. They are playing Wick. Claim missing children haunt the woods and can be seen by candlelight. So, we're getting pranked by our friends, essentially. And getting sent into a haunted wood.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
No, it's true. It was a long time ago. The house burned down. The parents died, but their kids' bodies were never found.
Dun dun dun.
Guys, stop.
Dramatic.
You're creeping me out.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I'm serious. Get a broom.
Those kids used to play in these woods, but one by one, they disappeared.
People used to come up here and leave stuff in case the kids were still alive. They left candles burning, but the candles moved in the
Stop
night.
it!
Nobody would let their kids come up here after that.
Like that guy
Nobody.
last year? Like he didn't just skip town or something? Don't tell me you're buying this.
No. I know one of the kids he was with. They were up here playing Wick too.
For real? Would you calm down? What was that?
Someone's out there.
Can we
Tweet.
go back now?
Quiet.
Please?
Ricky, don't take the blindfold off until we're gone. Good luck.
See you at 6 a.m. If you live.
Teenagers leave friend blindfolded and lock the gate. They plan to return at 6 a.m. Personal effects collected. 1. Game rules and backpack contents entered into evidence. Sorry, I have a have a vitamin in my mouth. Making vitamins. And my tablets, my medication. Midnight. Alright, we've done it. We're in. Survive the night. Pretty straightforward. Isn't there an inventory? No, I don't think there's an inventory. Oop, there's a match. Whoops, didn't mean to. E to pick up. Alright, we got a candle. Sweet. Alright. And here's some rules. Stay in the light. Pretty easy. Alright, so basically, we're just roaming around doing stuff until 6 a.m. Trying to avoid these little buggers. Don't think, run. So when we see that one, just run for it. I know each haunted kid has like a specific rule set that you gotta follow. Well, I guess one thing you can sort of do while dealing with this is you can find collectibles and stuff in the area. You transfer the flame to a fresh one, yeah. Okay, so this cabin, there's a candle in there. Honestly, this... Oh, we're getting windy. It's getting windy. And I think also the collectibles sort of appear over time as you play. Hey, you little bugger. I forgot they did that. Oh, that looks important. Random jump scares and stuff.
It's for when the bandages come off.
Alright. Oh, I didn't pick that back up. He's around here somewhere. Where was that glow? Oh, jeez. Stay in the light to reduce fear. Don't reduce me. That's not a good thing. Give me that. Light her up. And there we go. We're back. We're back in the light once more. Alright, we'll go this way. I think actually sprinting would speed up the candle process. Plus we also want to just save our sprint for when one of them show up. Oh yeah, the glinting isn't collectibles, it's candles. Because they're just sort of strewn about the place. I think what happens is that they leave the... They left the candles out here during the day. Alright, no need to get spooky about it, jeez. And the game's split into chapters, with each chapter being 1 hour of the actual... Is there anything in here? Oh no. Tim. Man, these candles run out real quick, don't they? I think this thing's already half dead. Nope. Run! That sounded like something from bloody, Black Ops Zombies. Like the, I think it's a Mob of the Dead Game Over theme. At least half of it. Shit. Alright, we need to find another candle real quick. I probably should be finding them preemptively, figuring out how long they burn, and then going from there. I've only got 3 matches. Hey, you cheeky bugger. The classic left to right display. Alright, if I don't find one before this one burns out, then I'm gonna... Yeah, there we go. Alright, I have 2 candles. I have 2 things left. We're only dealing with the runner at the moment. A new one pops up every hour. But I probably won't play the whole game. This is just filler, essentially. I'm just gonna jump forward a few steps. Oh, there he is. I saw him for a whole 2 seconds. I'm out of sprint. Okay, he's gone. Man, that one's not too difficult to run away from. Just gotta preserve your sprint until he shows up. Alright, halfway, so I probably should think about finding another candle soon, then just sort of roaming around that area until this one gets close to burning out. Because you can use one candle to transfer the flame over to the next one, so you're not wasting your matches. Alright, we need to start thinking about it. Never mind, we're not going that way. Alright, Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead, get running. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oops. Stuck. My wick's gonna burn out. My wick burned out right as he showed up. That's convenient. That's super convenient. Alright, I can barely see what I'm doing. Oh, there's one. There's 2. So long as he doesn't jump out of a tree in front of me while I'm trying to... Yep, alright. Give me a sec here. Oh, you little bugger. Alright, we got one. I believe the encounters are more frequent when you're in the dark. Though I don't remember if you can actually fail. Alright, there you go. There's the first hour. Pretty straightforward. At least that part.
Private property? Wait, someone actually lives up there? What are they, like 1,000 years old? Here's $2 for a new padlock. Can I go now?
Archives revealed old pioneer site within woods. Homestead burnt down in 1924. Excuse me. Family listed as dead, but children's bodies never located. Field officer interviews local resident. News archive 3 and photograph 4 entered into evidence. Okay, so I think it's about 10 minutes per... Alright, 1 AM. Now a new kid will come into the mix. And you get a little heads up there. Alright, grab the initial candle. Is this Lillian? I think her name's Lillian. Stay away from her. So, again, another pretty straightforward thing. Whenever you see her, just move away. So that first hour was sort of like the introductory one, so I'll do this next hour. If I can survive it, that is. And then we'll wrap it up. So not going to be as long as my videos have been, but I just wanted to get something out. Oh, collectible. Okay. Yep. Creepy. Creepy girl. Creepy little girl. We don't like creepy little girls. They tend to haunt nightmares. Okay. But yeah. This video is just sort of to get something out, so I'm not losing a day. An upload day. Let's grab this one since it's sort of in an enclosed space. Hang on. Is there a way to... Yeah, there you go. Ay, 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 ay. Creepy little so-and-so. I stood still for too long because I forgot they had to press a different button to transfer the flame. Anything in there? No. Oh no, I think she keeps showing up in your vision. I think she's the one... No, that might be a different one. I'm completely lost. There is one that keeps flickering into your vision. You have to keep turning around. She teleports you around the map, yeah. Which can throw you off if you're trying to get to a candle before you run out of flame. Actually, I think in these introductory... Yeah, there she is. That was the actual encounter. I think for these first couple of hours, it just sort of slow burns and you get introduced to each enemy type one by one. And then in the final hour, you have to take them all on at once. I think that's how it works. But I could be very wrong. The first one might show up towards the end of this hour. The wind's blowing out my candle. Yay! Okay, yep, he's still showing up. Nope. Grab that real quick. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Just... I don't think a little girl should be making that kind of noise. She's... No, you don't. I don't have any sprint. She's still pursuing, so I'm gonna head this way. Oh no, there she is. Just a delay in her appearance. She took a quick moment there. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this one for today's video. And then...
It's getting dark.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after that. So that first chime I think is the halfway point. Yeah. So I'm halfway to finishing. We're just gonna do a quick transfer here while everything's a bit quiet. This one's not a full candle. It's only like half of one. So this one won't burn as long as the other. Okay, yeah, the other one's gonna show up too. Okay, there she is. She doesn't show for very long though. Actually, I think when you do transfer, you lose the original candle as well. Don't look in his direction. Oh Jesus! I thought that was. I think that was like a fragment of him there in the corner. Oh, there's one. Yeah, candle lost. Oh God, both of them at once. Oh jeez, I've got to sprint. I ran out of sprint. All right. He lost him anyway. Can't see what I'm doing. Need to get to a candle. Do I even still have any matches left? Oh, okay, it resets. I need to loop around because there was one this side, yeah. Oop. Snap that up. And we'll just light it up. Oh yeah, you're creepy. Creepy little kiddo. I don't think... Because he's just walking, he's behind me. And if I turn around, he'll pursue. I don't know. It could also be immersion. Like I said, I never played this game up. Okay. I'm just gonna run away from you. Oh dear. He's gone. Okay, luckily. Luckily I lost him before the we caught up. I mean, it is tailored for that. In case you run out of... You don't want to run out of sprint. We're gonna grab this candle here. This was a full one too. Oh, Jesus! Okay, he caught me up. Clever bugger. Survive encountering Tim on the school bus. What? Why does it say survive? And I died. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well. I nearly made it, but it's fine. I will probably leave that here. There's not a lot of entertainment value that I can find out of this one. Unless people want to see me try and actually survive it. But I mean, like, me trying to figure out stuff to say throughout the whole time, when most of the time you're just running around in an endless loop without any real actual stuff going on. I guess you can like try and look for the collectibles, but you know. Anyway, I'll wrap this one up, get it uploaded. Not going to be as long as usual. That's because I wanted to get something up before or while I was dealing with the issues with Silent Hill. So at least I know there's something on the channel. And yeah, figure it out. Alright, until next time. G'day, it's the Hunter from Down Under. Fear thanking you for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. That's one more memory for the archive. Until the next one.